Hello everyone and welcome here Indianapolis for the running of the Indy 500, the 14th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series season. Alexander Rose on the pole. I'll go over top 10 just real quick here. As the weather isn't looking too good today, but no rain. Well, at least it's a bit cloudy. Oh, there's some sun out there. Okay, that was a mistake right there, but you know, whatever. Alexander Rose gets the pole, of course, and Jay Jefferson second. Luke Rain third, Eric Monaco fourth. Fifth, Junior Ramos sixth, Brad Stover seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, or 9th, 10th, right there. Okay. I have a drink with me because my throat kind of hurts, but yeah. So yeah, 40 laps around Indianapolis. Let's go down. Let's get the command. And I missed the command again, but I don't care again. So yeah, pace car rolling off now. See who can master this 2-mile track here. I believe it's 2 miles, maybe 2.5. I track's a square, but it's still got 4 turns, of course. As we go through the last corner right here, it's going to be an exciting race, I bet. So, let's see. Alexander Rose, Jay Jefferson, Powers Racing teammates, going to lead the field as the pace car goes into pit road. Here we go, coming to the green. Green flag in the air. Let's go racing here in Indianapolis. The first corner. So far, so good. Because I wouldn't be surprised to see them wreck on lap 1 here. Luke Rain trying to get underneath Alexander Rose right there. He might be able to off the corner. Nope, Rose puts a block. Which is entirely necessary early in this race. Maybe he is right now. You don't want to get spun around. Leading this thing with Rain. He's gonna do the crossover. Get down here. Here's the that part's the dangerous part where you usually see wrecks, but Alexander Rose gets the run at the high lane there, and will actually keep the lead and will lead lap 1 right there. So we got a long ways to go though. Riley Spurley too moving up through the field. I believe he's in the I think he's right outside the top 5 now, and now he's gonna get into the top 5 with that move. And Matt Montoya right there. Oh, big wreck. Big wreck in the back. Oh, multiple cars upside down. That's Nathan Stapleton. Adam Lewis. Stapleton still flipping. Derek Edison involved. Oh my God, looks like Legacy and Derek Edison both involved. They look like they probably got the least of it. And Rowe leads us back to the line. Look at these two up here. That's nice to see. Where did Luke Rainey go? Yeah, they didn't come back to the line. I thought they might have. Where is Luke Rainey? Oh, there he is. I couldn't see him there. Okay, well, yeah, okay, that was... We'll be back with a replay of that wreck. Alright, so looking at the... I was rewinding it. I didn't really see what happened there. But I think the 7 comes down, maybe? Yeah, the 7 comes down. 7 makes it 3 wide through the middle there. 97 comes down, and there's not enough room, and then the 4 goes straight up into the wall, and that's just a huge hit right there. I believe that's the 3rd time that 4 car's been upside down this season. Now 97 flips a ton. Let's take a look at that again from TV2 camera. Look at this. Huge hit right there. Early on, looks like Derek Edison went down, hit the inside wall. Let's go on board with a couple people here. First off, not Nathan Stapleton. Let's go on board with Al Agassi first. He doesn't have too much damage. We'll say, well, might have a little. On board Derek Edison, who goes slamming into the inside wall. That just ran to his team owner right there. That's a, there, oh, oops. That brings us to our next person, I guess, Nathan Stapleton. This might be kind of nauseating, but he almost didn't flip over there, but he did. And that thing keeps on barrel rolling. It's all the way into the grass right there. Nathan Stapleton, surprisingly, has not had the best season. He is the team owner of NS Racing. He's just he's a little far back in the points, and he just keeps on messing up. I mean, he probably could have won Michigan, and then he got spun around while in the fourth position, caused a big wreck. I guess you could say the same about Adam Lewis, so I believe he is last in points. I didn't expect him to be last in points. I mean, he's a decent ride. He's just basically just the unluckiest person here, but yeah. We'll be back with probably pit stops, but I might be wrong. That's a big hit right there. At least it happened in the back of the pack there. That could have been dangerous. Alright, so welcome back. I believe they are coming down pit road. Yes, they are. Alex NROL leads us down to pit road. The 14 Wrangler Ford. He's got two of his teammates behind him, and he's got Riley Spurleytube, who's finished second to him before. Riley Spurleytube could have won Kansas, I believe. Yeah, it was Kansas. Riley Spurleytube could have won it, and but Alexander Rowe did, and that was Alexander Rowe's first win of the season. Spurleytube ended up getting a second. Nope, there might be some contact there with the 3 and someone else. Maybe Jay Jefferson, I'm not too sure right there. Caleb Campbell comes off pit road first. It looks like he might have played some type of strategy there. Caleb Campbell is going to be the first one off. I didn't even see what the strategy was. I was too distracted. Maverick up there. Interesting. So Caleb Campbell is going to lead us off pit road. Presumably played some type of strategy. That's some glitch damage on the back end there. But yeah, I guess maybe he took 2 tires. Maybe he took no tires. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to be leading. Green, look at Aiden Maverick probably also played the same strategy. He was in 13th, and he's up here. We'll be back with the restart. Alright, so welcome back. Your cars out are Adam Lewis, Kevin Rourke Jr., and Nathan Stapleton, and that's everyone out, as I believe we're on the backstretch now. I might have to cut off again because I don't know if I got enough. Let's see. Caleb Campbell, your leader. I'll go over your top 10. Yeah, top 10. Caleb Campbell, Alexander Rowe, Jay Jefferson, Riley Spurleytube, Aiden Maverick, your top 5. Luke Perkowski, John Gilbert, Luke Rainey, Roger Ray, Julius Anderson, your top 10. Anderson started near the back, and he might also played strategy. Pit strategy. As we come through the We go through the second and final corner, and then we go to the final corner right here, the fourth corner. Campbell's going to lead us to the green here. Pace car in now. Let's go to the spectator camera, because I like this one. Let's see. Green flag back in the air. Campbell holds the lead into the corner. Of course, I don't know why you're getting that glitch damage. Probably because Kevin Roach Jr. on pit road, I believe. Luke Rainey making moves near the back. Making a move on John Gilbert. Mostly single file so far. Rowe just tucked in behind that 46. Not going to make a move yet. Now he is with his teammate Jay Jefferson. Jefferson's going to put him 3 wide. It's contact between them. Jake Jefferson almost got into the corner panel. And who's going to benefit from that? It'll be side by side down the front stretch. Jake Jefferson and Alexander Rowe. And Rowe's going to lead that lap. The Jefferson's going to get the advantage into the corner. He is going to clear. Now he's got Riley Spurley too on his inside. He tried to cut him off there, couldn't. Got some pretty good racing going on right now. Spurley tube now going to tuck behind. Get that draft. Never want to lose the draft here, because I mean this track kind of has draft, but you know what I mean. Don't want to. I don't know. Yeah. Jay Jefferson leading now. He started second, I believe. And Luke Rainey now has a run on Riley Spurley too. Going to go to the inside. That number 45 Phantom Machine. Riley Spurley too trying to make Coca-Cola Racing go 3 in a row. Which would just be absolutely insane for that team. Our team, but now it's Luke Rainey up front. Well, I mean, Luke Rainey second. Jay Jefferson still leading up front. Pitch Powers Racing 1-2 right now. Then he got Julius Anderson, owner of Anderson Racing, right behind them. Rowe coming back into the top 5 now. They're going 3 wide. DJ Reed almost got spun down to the inside wall right there. He saved it. Saw that as Luke Rainey now getting back up to trying to get back to the bumper of the 43. To the inside, Luke Rainey now trying to make the move. Julius Anderson not exactly helping him out though. It looks like Riley Spurley is going to try to take advantage of that. Close right there. Alexander Rowe coming back into the picture now. Luke Rainey gonna get the lead, maybe. He's got the nose on the front stretch, and it's gonna be Jay Jefferson who leads the lap. Now John Gilbert trying to get around Alexander Rowe now that they caught this pack. Matt Montoya also coming up, as well as Austin Rogers. Now it's that 45 and the 00 trying to chase down that 48. And John Gilbert's going to go to the inside of Spurley tube right there. John Gilbert led some laps in the Dover race with the posted as the caution came out. I saw that. Going to race it back to the line. I'm just going to look at the race back to. I'm racing back to the line here. Looks like Luke Rainey. Looks like he's going to build up like the lead here, except that's going to go away now. Unfortunately for him, but probably fortunately for the rest of the field. Looks like it involved Michael Canto, maybe Derek Edison again, maybe probably Igor Barreto. Doesn't look like a bad accident though. And back with the replay. Alright, so this isn't the worst accident in the world, definitely, compared to the last one. It's kind of the same situation. Keith Scott makes it 3 wide in the middle and squeezes the 07. Luckily, he just goes up into the inside wall. The car doesn't air though, because he wasn't going head on into it. He just slides down to the inside, and no one else really gets damaged. It's just him. Yeah, that's basically it. We go on board with him, and we'll go back to maybe pit stops, maybe not. I'm not too sure. We'll see. I will see. We won't seal. Whatever. I don't even know. But we will see. There. I said it correctly. We'll be back with pit stops or restart. I'm not too sure. Alright, so welcome back. Nobody out because of that caution as we're on the back stretch again. Your top 10. No one went down pit road, by the way. But your top 10 is Luke Rainey, John Gilbert, Julius Anderson, Riley Spurlitube, Jay Jefferson, that's your top 5. Alexander Rowe, Matt Montoya, Austin Rogers, Jeff Toledo, Judah Ramos, that's your top 10 right there. Take a drink. So yeah, go through right in turn 3 right now. We're coming to the restart. Wait a minute, I messed up. Dang it, the pace lights are still on. Thought they were off. Oops, okay. Be right back. Alright, I'm back now, and Caleb Campbell had a header issue apparently under caution. That is not good. I don't know where he was running. I think he was in the he played. Maybe it had something to do with him playing pit strategy there. Maybe something messed up. Not too sure. Yeah, he was leading earlier. I think he fell out of the top 10. He might had engine issues because he was dropping. I didn't see him dropping though, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, he's not going to be able to get points, I guess. So we go through turn 3 here. Come to the restart. Come to turn 4. As we've still only seen wrecks in the second corner, I believe. Yeah, the second corner. You've only seen wrecks there so far. You almost saw a wreck with the leaders in that corner between 3 and 4. But pace car's in. Let's get a spectator camera. Huge line of cars here. Mostly everyone's still in this race and probably still in contention. We are approaching halfway. Green flag in the air. Yeah, I was saying we are approaching halfway, which is 21 laps in. Julius Anderson on the inside of John Gilbert there. Going that bump on the back stretch right there. Riley Spurlitube trying to follow. Julius Anderson falls back in line. Anderson trying to get Toyota's first win of the season. Because, yeah, they have not won yet. Every other manufacturer, including Dodge, has won, so. And he's right on the bumper, the 48 right now. There he goes from the inside. Right on the front stretch. Let's see if we can make it stick. To the corner, he will. Come down clear. Riley Spurlitube now going to try to get underneath that 48 now. Yeah, the 48 under pressure now from the 45. Unless 45 wants to work with them. These two. Drafting together again. Never mind, because and Alexander Rowe going to the inside. Turned on the caps lock accidentally. Jake Hoover coming up through the field. I haven't really seen him at all yet. It's Julius Anderson right now. From our 81 GameStop, Toyota was the pole sitter for the Daytona 500. I don't remember where he finished. I think it was in the top 10. I think he did decent, unless he wrecked. I think he didn't wreck. Yeah, he didn't wreck. But Luke Rainey's going to his inside now. Rainey has already won a race this year. That was at Hillside. That race was a wreck fest, but we're still going to that place twice because the schedule is complete and I can't really edit it. So, yeah. Is there Spurlitube pushing Rainey leads that lap. Now John Gilbert actually going to get to the 45. Was going to try to tuck inside there. John Gilbert's going to take advantage of that. He's going to take third. Now he's going to go for second. Big move by the double zeros. We're 2 away from halfway now, which means we're only 10 away from 10 to go. Yeah, Jake Hoover now into the mix as Julius Anderson's fallen a bit. Now John Gilbert going to try to chase down that 48 for the lead. John Gilbert trying to get American Motorsports. And his first win of the season. Let's say they're the best team. They haven't really, like, compared to Powers Racing, yeah, they haven't shown too much, I believe. Al Agassi just fell out of the points bubble, or he might. I think he might still be on the right on the cutoff line, like right ahead of it. So as Jake Hoover goes on the inside, tries to get on the inside of the 45, almost with some contact there. Jake Hoover tried to win at Hillside, bumped the 48 like about a couple times, and still 48 was strong enough. 48 almost got turned all the way to the inside by him. They still won. I don't know if the caution came out. Yep, caution came out. Oh, LJ Toledo and 32 looks like again maybe the 07. Yeah, that 19 has some heavy front end damage right there. Don't hit the. Well, to say it was going to be done anyway, so Alright, looks like we hit halfway under caution, but let's take a look at the replay for that wreck. Okay, okay, it starts right here where the 99 gets. It looks like the 17 comes up into the 99. 99 gets turned down hard into the inside wall. So this is the 17. 17 goes up on 2 wheels, and here he comes up. I mean, this is the first wreck, by the way, in that corner. You know what I mean. Thought that place was gonna have more wrecks than just what. I mean, it still could have more wrecks, but he comes up. He then collects the 19. TJ Hanley rides the wall. That is just insane right there. And he comes to a stop. It's my game glitched out there for a second. Take a look at that again real quick in real time. That is just insane right there. This is a crappy camera angle. Take a look at it from spectator here. 17 gets into him. Ton of hard hits right here. That is just incredible right there. Apparently I'm Kyle Petty. Alright, let's go on board first with Jeremiah Kenson, your Charlotte winner. Looks like the 32 got on the wall pretty hard there too. 100% sure. Let's go on board with him. Derek Edison. Came real good. Sam Chevy. Slow down, he gets clipped. And yeah, he goes around there, and you see that 99 on the wall right there. Luckily, he didn't go flipping. Let's go on board with the 19. I don't think there's anywhere to go for him. Wow. And last but not least, the 99, who goes for another wild ride. What for a wild ride at Auto Club? This is another pretty wild ride right here. That's a big hit right there. Big hit on the inside wall and big hit on the outside wall. We'll be back with the restart. Sorry, not the restart, but pit stops, because Luke Rainey is going to lead us into pit road, and I don't know if we're going to see anyone stay out. I think everyone's coming in. Looks like it. Rainey leads everyone into pit road here. Like a snake. And this time I'll actually pay attention to what the strategy is. So, I mean, we might see different strategies too, of course. But we always go over the leader strategy, of course. If you been watching this series for the past couple races. Yeah, it looks like it might be. Looks like it's 4 tires, 448. 48 gonna come out just ahead of the 00 right there, and not much change, really. I'd say DJ Reed picks up a couple positions on pit road, and Jake Jefferson had an extended pit stop right there. He gonna lose a ton of positions on pit road there, but wait a minute. Oh wait, I'm being stupid. Okay. Yeah, so Luke Rainey leads us into pit road, leads us out of pit road. We'll be back with the restart. Alright, so welcome back. 2 cars out of the race after that incident. That is the LJ Toledo, 19 LJ Toledo, and the 99 of TJ Hanley. And yeah, that's everyone out because of that incident. Your top 10 is Luke Rainey, John Gilbert, Jake Hoover, Julius Anderson, Alex NROL. That's your top 5. Ryan Lee Spurley, 2, DJ Reed, Austin Rogers, Jeff Toledo, Junior Ramos. That's your top 10 as we enter turn 3 again. We got to restart with 16 laps to go, I believe. Should be it. 16 laps to go. We are approaching the end of this race. And, you know, I always feel like these races don't take too long, but when you put them in the editor, they end up like at least like 40, 30 minutes long, maybe 50 minutes long. And I know last race it was 30 minutes long. But pace car in. Here we go. Come to the green. Here, Luke Rainey leads the field. Green flag in the air. He gets a pretty good jump over John Gilbert right there. Jake Hoover gonna jump to the inside of Gilbert, I believe. He is. Same. And Alex NROL does the same to Julius Anderson there. Jake Hoover. Jake Hoover, is he willing to play Rainey rough again? Oh, well, he might not be able to get a chance to. Alex NROL is right there. Is he willing to play rough with Rainey again? If we can get there, because Alex NROL gonna already go to his inside right there is Rowe trying to get back to the lead. I think they cautioned. Did the caution come out again? No. I saw the caution lights, but I'm just stupid. So Rainey has a decent lead over the second place right now. Jake Hoover's actually gonna be able to get around the 14 on the outside there. 14 didn't get a good enough run, I guess. John Gilbert almost made some contact with the 14 there. I believe they checked off. I'm not too sure if they did make contact. That 48 is a decent lead right now. And Jake Hoover trying to chase him down. These two trying to go for the second wins of the season, and Rowe trying to go for his 4th. As I believe, still no one besides Rowe has won multiple times, so that's an interesting fact. There's these 3 have kind of pulled away from the rest of the field here. How fast are you guys going? 200? Fast. So we are approaching 10 laps to go pretty quickly. And Luke Rainey, hang on, get another win. Alex NROL, we're looking to the inside of Jake Hoover right there. Can he clear him this time? not too sure. It's just letting Luke Rennie pull away even more right now. As Hoover still clears. Julius Anderson. Where did Johnny Gardner and Tyler Lyman come from? That is, wow. Nick Smith, too. A couple of these guys I've not seen up in the front all day. Is now Gardner's here to help out his team owner, perhaps. And they've got another Toyota right behind them, so they might be trying to work up a strategy here. And I believe they do have enough time to catch up to these guys. And I believe that's exactly what they're doing right now. So Alexander O keeps on trying to get around that 41. He might actually do it right here. Not entirely clear. Now he's going to get clear. Alexander Rowe up to second now. Going to put some pressure on his teammate. These two already locked into the chase. So is Jake Hoover. Now, who isn't? These three. These three aren't locked into the chase. They're coming fast. Pretty fast. We're approaching 10 laps to go here. Kind of hit 11 laps to go, and these guys definitely are going to catch, I believe. I believe they're in the draft of the 41 now at this point. 11 laps to go here in Indianapolis. 14 putting some pressure on Rainey right now. Gonna go through this inside now. Gets a pretty good run through the corner. Will it stick? They're still side by side. Johnny Gardner actually gonna try to go the inside of his team owner. There's Alexander Rowe gonna clear for the lead. Now the 48 is gonna try a crossover. Can't get there. They are right there. They definitely have enough time to catch here. Let's take a look at it on board here. Look at that. Alexander Rowe in the lead. Rainey back to the inside though, gets a pretty good run. 10 laps to go. He's gonna still not able to clear though. On the corner, here comes Julius Anderson, Johnny Gardner to the inside of Jake Hoover. They are coming. Rainey clears for the lead. Alexander Rowe gonna try to cross over him, and he goes all the way over, slides across this bumper there. Surprised he didn't spin out right there. That was close. Look at John Gilbert. He's actually gonna break up the 20 from the rest of the field a bit there, because I think the 21, the high lane there, is now is Julius Anderson and Tyler Lyman trying to chase down the leaders. And they have more than enough time, I believe, to catch, because he is right there. Gonna come down the wire, come to the end of this. Tyler Lyman kind of wants to be the one in front, though. It looks like the 81's gonna have to move fast, because Jake Hoover's coming up pretty dang fast. He's gonna push Lyman out of line. And Julius Anderson going the inside for second. Does he have the run, though? And I don't know if he's going to be able to get any help from Jake Hoover. He might. Can't clear him. Ow. Now the 91 actually gets back around the 41. He might be able to help out that 81. They aren't necessarily teammates, but they're both Toyotas. This might be a strategy call here from just Toyota in general. Yes. Jake Hoover trying to go back on the inside of him, though. Where Riley Spurley too is back into this too. When does Anderson get the run that he needs to get around that 48? Because that 48 is going to be strong. Then he's going to have to get around that 14 if he wants to win. And Anderson's probably gonna get some type of drafting help if he wants to get around the 48. And it's slowly becoming not too much time for these guys to catch. I'm not too sure if they will be able to, as the 81's falling off a bit. The only chance I think of him passing might be if these two get side by side. But Rainey is right there. He might try to go to the inside of the 14. He will on the backstretch. Can't get there. They are approaching Jeremiah Kenson right there. Hit the wall pretty hard. He isn't going too fast. That might play. He might be a factor here. We're about to hit 5 laps to go. And Luke Rainey all over the back bumper of the 14. There he goes to the inside. Not enough yet. Keeps on peaking. Can't get there though. This time he's going to go though. In turn number 3, he's going to get underneath him. That's what the 81 wants right there. The 81 is right there right now. Now we're about to hit 5 laps to go. Julius Anderson is a factor. Now Jake Hoover's a factor again because he catched because of that. And he's going to go on to the side of Julius Anderson. That just broke Anderson's strategy there. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks for Julius right there. Jake Hoover just destroyed his strategy. Now it's going to be falling. But watch out. Watch out for that right there. Jeremiah Kenson. Which lane goes, which lane doesn't go. It's going to be the inside that he's going to block. Now the outside is going to block. And now, oh, Rowe's going to get stuck up there now. Here goes everyone on the inside of Rowe. I think Rowe isn't in contention anymore. Oh, man, that sucks too. Where did Ben Crouch come from? Where did he come from? 14 was wrecking right there, trying to get around that 17. He finally does. I don't know. I don't even know where that 9 came from. Here comes Jake Hoover for the lead. You've seen this before. Jake Hoover, Luke Rainey. Look at Nick Smith. He's won a race before. He's back in contention. Joshua Sim now up there. He's probably also gonna try to help out his team owner, maybe. Rainey has the lead. 3 laps remaining. Everyone in a line behind Jake. Jake just needs to catch that 48. And Nick Smith trying to get to the inside of that 45. That might not help out Jake too much. He needs more drafting help. 31 slides back in line. They're going to go 3 wide. They are going to go 3 wide through the corners here. As Hoover's going to trying to catch that 48. He's in the draft, and we got another slow car. That's Michael Canto approaching. 2 laps of racing to go. Nick Smith now up to 3rd. I don't know if he's going to be able to be a factor, though, especially if they keep on battling like this. Alex Rowe charging back up through the field. Perhaps he can salvage a good finish after this. The caution out. The caution is out. They're racing back to the finish here. I don't know why the caution's out. They're going to race back to the finish. So, race back to the line. Is Cantor going to be a factor? Are they going to be able to do this themselves off the final corner? Rainey to the inside, going to block the 41. It looks like Luke Rainey's going to win at Indianapolis. Indianapolis, I think, if he can just coast around one more time. Looks like Julius Anderson gets a 2nd after that. I don't even... Where'd that 45 go? Oh, there's 45. I didn't see him. That 31 dropped a ton. It looks like Luke Rainey should be able to win here. 07 wasn't that much of a factor. In fact, he probably helped out Luke Rainey a bit there. Because he had to go inside that 41. Was going to get the run right there. It just... Everyone trying to get in line right there. Gotta do it fast. So Luke Rainey should probably win here. Indianapolis going through the... hopefully the AI isn't stupid again and pits on the last lap. I mean, hopefully. And they're not pitting. Good. So, there it is. Luke Rainey gonna grab his second win of the season in Indianapolis. To be honest, I kind of wish the race ended under green. There's the checkered flag waving. Background. And Luke Rainey is gonna win at Indianapolis. Under caution. To get his second win of the season, and also Powers Racing its sixth win of the season so far. And also Ford's like fourth in a row, I believe. Ford's been dominating this season, but yeah, Luke Rainey wins. Let's take a look at what brought out the caution. It looked like it might involve the 50. Before we take a look at our finishing results, let's take a look at what happened. Bring out the caution. Alright, so here's what happened. The 50 comes up into the... coming off that final quarter, the 50 goes up into the 55 of Brad Stover. Let's do this camera angle. I'm under pressure. It looks the 55 might got loose, and they hit that... 55 hits the inside wall pretty hard right there. There's a big hit, and they both go spinning into pit road. Fortunately, I believe both of them missed their pit stalls, but actually the 50 might not have, because he and the 55, both of them started near the front, so... But I believe that 55 was done after that, so... Make sure I didn't get back going there. So bring out the caution. So I don't think they necessarily needed to bring out the caution. That was just the... Because they were already on pit road there. But, still bring out the caution. And, just one on board with Brad Stover. This is a pretty hard hit. But, yeah, this would bring out the caution. Yeah, pretty hard hit right there. Let's take a look at this camera angle we have, the nose camera angle. And passed by the 89 right there. He's kind of wide. I'm pretty sure he does get a little loose off the corner. And then, yeah, it's a hard hit. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll be back with finishing results. And here are your finishing results. Luke Rainey wins, of course, leads the most laps, 2 of 24. Jay Hoover gets second. Julius Anderson, Alex NROL, Riley Spurley, 2 gets our top 5. Joshua Sim, Johnny Gardner, Nick Smith, Ben Crouch, and John Gilbert, it's their top 10, and you can just slip through the rest of the field here. So, yeah. That's finishing results, and I'll be back with point standings. So, here are your points after 14 races now. Of course, Rowe's still your points leader, and Luke Rainey, first person who isn't Alexander Rowe to get, second person to get 2 wins now. Maybe he can become the second person to get 2 SIGTECHs, get 2 wins in a row, and perhaps try to catch up to his teammate there, Alexander Rowe. But Alexander Rowe's leading ahead of second, Alexander is ahead of Eric Monaco by about 90 points, around 90 points. So, and so he's leading Luke Rainey by about 200, 190 there. But yeah. There's a tie on the bubble right now between Tyler Lyman and Quentin Moore, both at 307. And yeah, you still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people locked into the chase so far. And I'll see you next week for the National Guard 200 at Road America. It's going to be a shorter race. It's probably going to be shorter than the one at Papyrus Motorsports Park. Might be only like 20 minutes, but I don't know. We'll see. And hopefully the AI isn't going to be stupid again. where they pit on the last lap. I hope not, because that just made me slightly angry. But yeah, I'll see you next week. See ya.